Welcome to our sub-show, The Day After Podcast, where we review extra material you guys might want to see. Today we're covering the 2000 direct-to-video movie, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, released in 2000, and based on the 1974 Christmas novelty song of the same name, released in 1974. I'm drunk for this reason.
You're not that drunk.
I started drinking because of this movie. This fucking son of a bitch. You're responsible for this.
Okay, so when I was a kid growing up, there were two really, really bad Christmas movies I would watch on Cartoon Network all the time. All of the Other Reindeer and this movie.
This made it to Cartoon Network?
Yes.
Okay.
And we were listening to Tyler's Christmas CD. See this episode of Paper Mario for more info. And it was playing Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And I was like, oh my gosh, the movie to this is so bad. And he was like, excuse me?
The reason I'm drunk is because earlier this morning we went rummage sailing.
Yes.
That's why oh God. This fucking movie, it's Canadian as hell, and you can't tell because it's got this fucking Liberty Kids animation.
Yeah, it looks like a Flash video game.
So I know that I'm dog whistling every time I name drop Liberty Kids. It looks like ass, is the point that I'm getting at.
It looks like ass.
All the characters have really rigid modeled hair, and this animation is fucking god awful.
It's so bad.
There are times where like I'll pan across a flat thing anime style, and if I want to be fancy, I'll rotate. But you guys aren't here for specifics. You guys would like to know why Grandma got run over by the reindeer if you haven't listened to this song before.
Can I give a general summary of the major plot moments of Grandma Got Run Over by the Reindeer in the movie? Okay, so Grandma Spankenheimer and her family,
that's their name,
runs a little novelty shop in Cityville that wants to get bought up by Mr. Bucks, who is the owner of Cityville All Corp, to turn it into his sleigh-mobile to deliver Christmas presents.
I think they were trying... Go ahead.
The little grandson Jake still believes in Santa Claus, but nobody else does. And one fateful Christmas night, Grandma gets run over by a reindeer. And the deed to the store is stolen by the evil cousin Mel, who has gigantic hootie knockers. And... she and her attorney, I am Slime. This is a kid's Christmas movie, by the way.
Yeah, we don't need big details right now.
And she and her attorney try to sell the store to Mr. Big Bucks. Meanwhile...
let's hang tight on that, because there's a lot to unpack.
That's like the first half of the movie.
That's the first half of the movie. This movie, it pulls a fucking B movie out of its butt. It's phenomenally wild. There's like a kid... this came out in 2000, so the kid is like... the internet saves this movie.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm gonna send Santa an email to figure out where my grandma is.
And he sends we are bouncing all over the fucking walls. This movie contains, among other things, the kid writing an email to Santa Claus at SantaClausIsReal.com.
Yes. Using Windows 95 Messenger.
You don't know what brand of Windows it was. It could have been Windows 98. They couldn't get the rights to that, but they could get the rights to a song called "We're Gonna Sue the Pants Off of Santa."
Okay, no. Okay, so this movie, I'm convinced, was made to help sell the album.
Additional copy. Okay.
Yes.
I was thinking that the song was way later than it was.
So every line in the song is performed in the movie, even if it's not sung over it.
Even if they are stating the lyrics as they happen.
You've been drinking too much eggnog.
Grandma, you've been drinking too much eggnog.
And we begged her not to go.
Grandma, please don't go. I swear to God, I've never had so many. Oh, this is.
And so Grandma disappears. We go to the North Pole, find our grandma who has amnesia, bring her back to save the store, but she gets kidnapped again by cousin Mel, and Santa is arrested, charged with her disappearance. And then there's a court case between Santa and the state over Grandma.
With surprise movie evidence provided by the child and the dog. There's fucking...
the dog named Doofus.
Okay, guys, if you're still listening, I want you to know out there, a good review is breaking down the subject matter. It is not simply vamping at the plot points one after the other that makes a bad review. There's nothing to see here.
There's nothing to unpack.
There's nothing to unpack. There's no cultural nuance to the scene where he's singing about the fact that his dead wife is getting laid by Ghost Elvis.
Yeah. Okay, so can we get to the songs, please?
Please,
I
Jesus
think
Christ.
Phil Rogers is the singer.
I don't know.
I think that's the musical artist. And so, along with the title song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, there are other Phil Rogers gems sprinkled throughout this lovely plot.
A fantastic song about how fruitcake
is awful and shitty, and nobody likes it. Grandma's killer fruitcake. And then you have Grandma's spending Christmas with the superstars because she's dead and hanging out with Ghost Elvis.
And there's really like panties being flung onto the grandpa's interpretation of Ghost Elvis.
And Grandpa sings the song.
But it's introduced in such a bafflingly weird way because as she is like coercing this old senile man,
it's Cousin Mel is coercing Grandpa
into signing over the rights of power of attorney. He's like, sign. I'd rather sing.
And then it jumps into the song.
And it just leaves and then comes back and it's very bad.
But by far the best song in this entire
Academy Award
thing
nominated
is
Best Original Screenplay, Best Original Song.
Grandpa is gonna sue the pants off of Santa.
Starring I Am Slime and
Cousin Mel,
Big Titty Daphne. Let's be honest.
Big Titty Daphne.
In
a Hawaiian theme.
There's I guess they're gonna be rich or whatever, but it's them in like little Conchita or whatever the stereotypical like banana girl is, those outfits.
Yeah.
Just repeating the phrase, we're gonna sue the pants off of Santa.
Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. And that's it for like a solid couple minutes.
And that's done.
It.
There's no cohesion. There's no plot progression. The sister sucks.
Yeah, the sister sucks. It's only there because, don't older sisters suck, everyone?
And what I find the most... Okay, guys, I was gonna be infuriated when you showed me this, because I was of the opinion it was some classic everybody watched.
Yeah, no. This is a trash fire.
It's trash fire is a good word. The only thing that I was, like, baffled by, I knew I was in for a treat, because I got my money, I got my value right out the gate when she gets hit by a reindeer, and nobody will go help Grandma because they ignore the part about she's dying and get hung up on by a reindeer. She's laying in the snow. She's very old and very cold. I can't. Oh my god.
Mom, Dad, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh, honey, Santa's not real. Grandma's dying.
I'm enforcing a very strict 12-minute limit on Grandma got run over by a reindeer. The podcast.
Okay.
You have any other huge
No, I don't.
grievances?
Even when I was a kid, like, I knew this movie wasn't very good.
I think you had a blink open. You did tell me during the Conchita suit pants off of Santa scene. It's like, this is the point where I was watching this and I went, I don't think this is very good.
I don't think this movie is very good. It's fun. It's fucking hilarious. I highly recommend
you get drunk
that
first.
you be on some kind of intoxication when you watch it.
Don't do heroin and watch this movie.
No.
Oh my god. It is. I honestly, we were comparing it. I foolishly was comparing it to 8 Crazy Nights.
No.
This I think is better because I have the opinion that 8 Crazy Nights is less good. That's just straight bad. This is otherworldly.
This is some other like. It's one of those like the standard Christmas movie where you know it's gonna sell, you know it has an audience, so you don't have to try.
Oh my god.
But like. Everything that you need to do for this movie is in the song, but you didn't need to have like Cousin Mel is the evil person.
Thank God
and
it's
Santa
only an hour.
going to jail.
And then they were this close to putting in a prison scene. We cannot end the podcast in the next 2 minutes unless I state this.
Okay.
Grandma is voiced by Kathleen Barr, who has a storied history of voicing, among other people, Marie and Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh my god.
And I don't know how they got her because she's top billed, so she's got to be Grandma, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming
this
she's
is
Grandma.
fucking insane. They're characters carrying around poison.
Yeah. Cousin Mel just casually poisons the entire town.
Yeah, she's using it as an evil paperweight.
The dog has one different colored paw that looks like he constantly stepped in shit.
His name's Doofus, which is fun if you replace his name with Fuckface in a fun drinking game. May I end the episode?
Yes, we're fine.
This has this has been in the can fun recap of 2000's Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
If you're really bored and looking for a dumpster fire, this movie is some level of glorious.
Like, don't watch it if you're an animator and you want to laugh at bad animation.
Yeah, because it'll just make you sad.
If you're waiting for Christmas to happen, like if it's early November, and you want it to happen, but you're not in the spirit yet, this is gonna kill the spirit for you.
Yeah, most of the movie takes place in September.
She's gone for 9 months.
9 whole months. Oh my god.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Go watch it, dudes.